Hi everybody and welcome back to Fontaine. We've got a big one in store for us today. Quick note on scheduling. Typically, today would be another world quest, and then Furina's story quest would be next time. But we actually have the maintenance coming up soon, and so I want to get this quest done with before that maintenance is hot on our heels and we're worried about getting interrupted and whatnot. I want to have plenty of time. So with that in mind, I just want to let you know that after the story quest, probably going to have a couple world quests to make up for that lost world quest episode. And then we'll do another story quest. That's basically the rest of Fontaine for us from now on. Just story quest, world quest, story quest, world quest, so on and so forth. I hope you enjoy. I am so excited. Let us accept a Furina's quest. Here she is. I'm so excited. And we're going to do that today. As you can see, wait, I should actually read it. I'm so excited for this one because I'm so worried about Furina. It's been a while since we've seen her. We didn't even really get to say goodbye at the end of the Archon quest, and I'm a little concerned for how she's doing. But at the same time, I kind of have faith in her. Oh man, if she needs a little push to get her feet back under her, I would be happy to provide. The little Oceanid, or Oceanid, I suppose, go to the court of Fontaine's Adventurers Guild. Well, this will be interesting. I know that Catherine wants to talk to me about something. What is that something? I don't know. But hopefully... Let me check my language really quick. I was doing the anecdotes earlier. Alright, we're good to go. Hopefully Catherine lets us do Furina's story quest.
Hey Catherine, it's us! Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps?
This is new dialogue, and it's voiced, so I'm guessing we're on the right track here. You didn't have to be so direct, Paimon. But she's right. The more lucrative, the better.
Paimon's just being enthusiastic. We're all friends now, she gets it.
Catherine gets us. I hope Catherine doesn't turn out to be a spy. Just a casual concern I have.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, I see.
Indeed we are.
Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open. Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
Well, helping others is its own kind of reward, isn't it? Urgent how so?
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding. So what's the situation?
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some issues, and is currently unable to perform the role.
The little Oceanid, like the Little Mermaid. So what do you suppose? Was the actress Furina? Is the requester Furina? Is she the director?
But the troupe has also been experiencing some financial difficulties, so unfortunately they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
Okay.
That does sound like a tricky situation. So basically they're looking for a volunteer?
Sounds like a lot of fun though. We should do it.
That's right. Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but none of them were willing to take the job.
Just because of the pay, or is there another reason why not?
There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show. And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas?
We should do it. We should do it. Sounds like
Even if
fun.
we took the commission, neither of us have any experience starring in musicals.
Very true, but I'm sure they'll put something like, you know, in the brochure that says, "Thank you to our special replacement volunteer who joined us at last minute's notice," and so everyone will be very forgiving of our clumsiness on stage, hopefully.
If you're interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over there.
Oh, hello, monsieur.
Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he hasn't thought of.
Oh, look at this guy. He looks so worried. We should help him.
Oh, it's that guy, huh? No wonder, he looks like he just ate a sour lemon.
Got it. We'll go talk to him.
Paimon approves, let's go!
This sounds like so much fun.
Hello there, are you the guy looking for a new actress?
And this guy looks so worried.
Wait, I know you two. Are you really willing to act in my musical?
Maybe.
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already.
I'm a little worried about how quickly our reputation precedes us sometimes, but we have been in Fontaine for a while. I just do wonder how our legend has shifted since the events of everything that went down.
But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
Oh, there's another idea. Yeah, just let them know that we're not good at this and see what they think.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot. If we can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame.
Can't you cover the budget for a new actress with ticket fees?
That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts. All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fees. If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently. But now, it looks inevitable that we'll disband.
What do you suppose we can get Furina to play the role? We know she's very good at acting, and she's quite famous, so I'm sure she'll draw in a lot of crowd, a lot of audience. Ticket sales.
You're splitting up the troupe?
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah, this is supposed to be our final show together as a troupe.
What's your troupe's name?
One last show. And after that, we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high note.
No, the original actress that had to step out probably feels really bad.
Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it.
Catherine mentioned that one of your actresses can't make it.
Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood, and unfortunately, it flared up again recently. It really drains all her energy, so she's in no state to perform.
Oh dear, yeah.
The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else's sake, I still hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. Let's see if we can come up with any ideas.
We could do a reading test and just see if it works.
What if we sponsored the show? Traveler, how much more are you carrying?
About 800,000. I'm pretty low right now.
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor. And I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
Mora isn't the biggest problem. How do we find someone who's a good fit for the role?
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not exactly rescuing the show. We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... you know who?
You gotta hand it to Paimon. She really thinks big, doesn't she? Go big or go home. Great minds think alike. I was just thinking that myself.
That's how you know we're the best of partners. Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now.
That's one way to put it.
She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
But here's the question. Where is she? Also, would she be willing?
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
Furina.
Her? You're... That was a joke, right?
Are you angry? Oh, that's right. The people might not be too happy with her. Maybe this will be one way we can turn the tide of public opinion?
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good at it.
Yeah, it does feel like she'd be very good at it.
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed in a number of big-name shows before.
Oh, wow.
They were one of the reasons she was so popular.
Okay.
But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner. She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself.
Oh, good.
I just think Lady Furina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like ours.
I'm glad that it seems like we might see differently later, but it seems like the people's opinion of her is not a big issue currently. I'm trying to remember, how much do the people know of what she did for them? Because they know that she fooled them. Do they understand why? Is it just kind of implied? Oh, it was for the prophecy. That's why. And people understand? I'm really worried about her having, you know, judgmental glares whenever she walks outside. So, hopefully not. I'm happy that this guy at least doesn't seem to hold anything against her. So hopefully we'll see more of this as we go on. You want the show to go ahead, don't you? Are you prepared to do whatever it takes?
Well, yes, but... Fair enough. I mean, if she was actually willing to, then of course I'd be honored to have Lady Furina star in our show. I'm sure the rest of the troupe would be delighted too.
Good signs, good signs.
I'm sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of performing on stage with her one day. Of course, it all depends on whether she's interested. She might consider this opportunity beneath her.
I mean, my mental estimation is that she's probably feeling a lot of complex emotions. She's probably feeling very exhausted. She probably needs a little push to get her back on her feet. And something like this could be just the key.
No point in stressing about that. We'll only know if we ask her.
I mean, she's probably pretending like nothing is wrong, but she probably doesn't know what she's meant to do with her life anymore.
And besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty anymore.
Let's go. It'll be good to check in on her anyway.
Thank you for your help. I guess I'll just stay here and wait for the good news. Good luck.
Wait, where does Furina actually live nowadays? She used to live in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
She has.
As it happens,
Oh!
I have her current address here. I can provide it to you.
Oh my god, Catherine broke containment again! Hi, Catherine!
Woo! When did you get here?
How did you leave your station?
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising. I thought I should be at the ready in case my assistance is needed.
Nice call.
It is my duty to support commissioners in any way I can.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I'm so concerned about Catherine. I love Catherine, but I do worry that she might be spying on us. She might not even know. It really depends on who made her. Because if she came from Shaznaya, I know that there's one person in Shaznaya who's puppet aligned, right? Sandrone, isn't it? And we even know that Sandrone had some interest in mechanical developments in Fontaine a while back from that one world quest that we did. Now, to be fair, I don't think it was specifically confirmed that it was Sandrone who was interested in Dr. Mosso's research, but I just worry that Catherine is spying on us. On the other hand, it'd be really cool if there was like a rival robotics workshop in Shaznaya that stood against the Fatui, didn't work for them, you know, and that Catherine came from there. It's basically, I'm thinking about this because it's interesting to hear that her duty is to support commissioners in any way that she can. Is that her prime directive? That maybe she doesn't even know that she's spying on us this whole time.
Well, now that we've got
Who
the
knows?
address, we'll go find Furina. Back in a jiffy.
I love you, Catherine. I only want the best for you. I don't want to have to fight an army of Catherines. This is so cool, though. She left her station. Wow. Wait. No, I can't go in. I wanted to be the new Catherine. No, well, I guess you're irreplaceable. Can't argue with
I
that.
can't believe they're seriously asking Lady Furina. Seems a little over the top.
Try not to worry. May I pour you a glass of water?
Aw. I adore her. I do. Okay. Where are we going? Ask about Furina's disposition. Okay. Wait, that's not stairs. That is a door. What is this place? Can't go in. What is this place? Can't talk to you. I guess I'll never know. Well, time to try to find our way through this maze of a city once again. Hey, kids. Hi, adults. Oh! Oh, wow, this is right where we're going. Okay.
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives here?
She lives here now? That's a nice place.
Not that there's anything wrong with this place. It's just, a bit of a step down from the Palais Mermonia.
Maybe she enjoys the novelty. Maybe she'll enjoy being human.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
Hi! Oh my god! It's so nice to hear her voice again. I love her voice actor. It's so nice also to hear that she's approaching us right off the bat with her real voice. Even if she does sound a little defeated, at least she doesn't feel the need to put on airs anymore. Also, I love that she still dresses like this. On the other hand, does that imply that these are the only types of clothes that she owns? She doesn't have anything normal? It's only the most fancy thing you can possibly imagine in her wardrobe.
Okay, when did popping out of thin air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
Maybe you should pay more attention, Paimon.
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags.
Does she cook? Does she have to cook all of her own food now too? Does she only know how to make pasta? Very relatable, but probably she knows how to cook a little bit, right? 500 years old, probably. Probably.
I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food, but now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too.
Except maybe that's exactly it. She has to cook for herself now and she doesn't really know how. Don't you get sick of macaroni every day?
Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the next.
Oh dear.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
Is it because you have to do all of your own cooking now?
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity!
Oh good, she's got a little bit of spark left.
It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave the house. So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too.
Unfortunately, I get the feeling that she doesn't have many hobbies. I do worry what she's doing with her time alone in her house, just sitting there, doing nothing. Furina, do you like to read? I could recommend some books. Paimon knows a bunch of detective novels.
Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like La Lettre Faucilor or Blubber Profiteroles in no time, if I felt so inclined.
Translation, she doesn't feel so inclined. She probably feels a little pointless right now.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here? I do hope you didn't come here just to ogle at my fall from grace.
Not at all. We have an offer for you.
Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time. So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoo!
Imagine you're just living your life. You've lived in this building your whole life, and then suddenly the Hydro Archon, or you suppose the ex-Hydro Archon, is now your next-door neighbor. I wonder how her neighbors must feel. Thinking about those two in the background who are always here.
Sorry! We're sorry! Please don't be mad!
Paimon was just showing concern for your well-being.
Yeah, exactly! What the Traveler said! Paimon wasn't trying to make fun of you. Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
That's not important. We actually came here to ask you for your help.
My help? Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer the mighty Hydro Archon. I don't even have a vision, you know.
In hindsight, so many things about Furina are so obvious. The fact that she doesn't have a second story quest. I don't spend a lot of time in the story quest menu, but I was going in there to choose hers today, and I was like, oh my god, this whole time she doesn't have a second story quest. Of course she's not the Archon. The fact that she doesn't have a vision on her person. Now, obviously I have her as a character, and she does have a vision there. So I'm guessing she's going to get one. I can't wait. I would love to see her receive her vision. I hope we get to see it.
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help.
If not you, then no one. Isn't that the slogan from the House of the Hearth? If not me, then who, or something? You're the only person for the job.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then fine. I'll spare you the lecture about your attitude just now.
Thank you. I think you'll be really excited, I hope, about this offer. Also, I'm feeling a little sad that she hasn't smiled once this whole encounter.
So tell me,
There
what
she goes.
specifically makes this matter so specific?
There we go, there's a little smile. Oh, I'm happy now. You tell Furina about the troupe's plans for its final performance.
I see. I knew you couldn't have come all this way just to amuse yourselves at my expense.
We would never.
After all, I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well versed in all the various performing arts. A mere musical is well within my capabilities.
So you'll do it?
But given the present circumstances, I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting request.
No, Furina, I know you're feeling very self-conscious and negative about yourself, but at least come with us to the rehearsal and then you'll see how badly everyone wants to perform with you. Like a dream come true, didn't that guy said?
How come? It sounds like this would be a breeze for you.
True, but I have made a decision to retire from the stage.
On the other hand, maybe I can understand why she would want to never act again in her life.
Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me. Centuries of pretending to be a different person changes you completely. I'm not the same person I once was.
Especially considering that, timeline-wise, she was probably created very shortly before accepting that role. She probably barely even existed as her own person beforehand.
Of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all over again. But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
So, that's how you really feel?
Paimon can understand,
Yeah, it's understandable.
but this is just a one-off part to fill in for someone who's sick. Surely that's okay.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross. If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for myself, which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place. So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
It's kind of interesting because she spent 500 years playing that role, right? And even though she was the Archon in that role, she was very trapped in it. She had very little control over her own life. It was very life or death stakes, you know, do not get found out ever, whatever the cost. Now that she's free from that, one of the first things it looks like she's doing is she's setting rules for herself. It's her way of exercising her newfound control over her own life. That she can set rules for herself, that she doesn't break because she doesn't want to break them, not because somebody else told her that she can't.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troop? Otherwise, they'll just have to disband without any fanfare.
The other side of that, though, is if she chooses to break it, that's just another way of exercising her control over her own life as well.
Do you know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
Oh, there's a good question.
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
Short and to the point. Okay.
Guess because she goes to the opera all the time, or she did. But I guess she was never really personally familiar with the actors herself.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships.
Exactly.
Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me.
No, enough of that negative self-talk. Again, stop it.
Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help.
You shouldn't assume the worst of people. What's wrong with making one exception?
True, but I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for? Ooh, no way. I'm dying from embarrassment just thinking about it. Nope, not happening.
So, you should do the play yourself. Or you could, I suppose, give us the names of those people and we'll go ask and just say that you recommended them.
Well, is there anything else we can do? This performance really means a lot to the guy we're working for.
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I know of anyone else who would. Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
It's all right, Furina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troop will be so disappointed.
Wow, I'm already feeling so sappy and sentimental. I'm so amazed with the Furina that we're met with today. We are seeing so much of her genuine side, but at the same time, she's not just completely lifeless. Because it's before, when she was showing her genuine side, it's because she was too exhausted to act anymore. And she was kind of giving up. But now we're seeing that genuine side nearly constantly, but it's not because she's given up, it's because she's already found her resilience again. She's up and about. She's doing things and deciding not to do things. I do think she has more room to grow and to heal. But she's already doing leagues better than I thought she would be. I thought she'd be a lot more depressed than this. Oh, I'm so proud of her. She's going out to get food. Like, that's huge. I'm just, so happy. Let's try to come up with a plan B.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. Alright then, we'll see you around, Furina!
We'll see you around. Let's get food together sometime, okay? That's the next step. Not just having food at home, but having food outside the house. Doesn't that sound exciting? We'd have a picnic? Oh my god. I'm so happy.
Toodaloo to you, too. I'm going home to take a rest now.
Even toodalooed at us. I'm so proud of her. She's so strong. Think about it, Furina. Think about it. You know where to find us, probably. Go back and pass on the word about Furina's views. Okay. For a second, I thought I was saying go back to Furina.
It's too bad, but we have to respect Furina's decision.
Now it's back to Catherine.
Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now.
Exactly. Catherine? Oh, wow. Oh, there's more people. And she's still out of her box, too.
Huh? What's going on? Are they arguing?
Oh.
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent? When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
Oh, no. Now if she shows up, it will be a problem.
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the signs. But you never tell us about your illness, even when it's clearly flaring up.
And that gives you the right to make a decision on my behalf?
Shortly after you left, the troupe's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform. Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little misunderstanding. So, how did your conversation with Furina go?
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it. She doesn't want to play the role for personal reasons.
I'm like, I was so excited for her to change her mind and maybe come running after us and say, actually, I'll do it. But now if she does, she might not get a positive reaction, which could cause her more harm. Oh, I'm worried.
I see. Well, circumstances have changed a little, so maybe that's not such bad news after all. You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all. Staging the musical with the full original cast was always the dream, of course.
Maybe she could be the director or something else?
Oh, right! Sounds like everything worked itself out then.
Furina, that is. Oh, she's over there! Oh no, she did follow us! She's listening! Oh no, I can't even say the word. She's listening. Imagine if we had managed to convince Furina to join. Only for her to find out that she's no longer needed. Sorry, Furina. Oh, I don't even want to say it.
Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Oh no.
Jeez, is Lady Furina really so harsh with people?
No?
Only joking. Calm down. So, guess we can consider this case closed now, huh?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Furina.
Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still racking our brains for ideas on the way back here.
Look, there's no point arguing with you about this anymore. You've made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement. This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you.
Understudy?
So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it? The whole team is putting everything they have into this final performance. We have to make sure it goes ahead.
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until the performance day.
The doctor, you say? Oh dear.
I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a troupe with a proper farewell show. So the last thing I want is to be left out. Every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home, myself included.
You're right. I'm sorry. I let myself get too worried about the show. I should have asked for your permission first.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on.
Oh, and she's noticed her. I'm on... Wait here a second.
Sure.
I'm wondering if maybe the leading actress's illness, if it does start to get the better of her, they could at least... She could still be in the performance. She could just have a smaller role, you know? Instead of a leading character, a supporting character who has less physical exertion. And maybe Furina could be an understudy, so that if that does happen, she could be the lead. Yeah, best of both worlds, maybe. Hi. The stare.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot a couple of items on my shopping list.
Let me help you find them, Furina.
All right, I'm coming. No need to drag me.
Let her go. There we go.
Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation just now.
Hang in there, Furina. Go for it.
Furina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest at home? What are you doing here?
She changed her mind, didn't she?
I was just ever so slightly concerned about the situation you mentioned. Yes, a teensy bit concerned, that's all. When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things. And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down.
Oh wow, okay, so maybe she didn't entirely change her mind. But she still was reviewing her own actions and readjusting. Wow, Furina! That's so cool, you can see her figuring out who she wants to be now. That's really cool.
I'm sorry, Paimon.
Wow, thank you, Furina.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
She's figuring out how she wants to treat people and how she wants to present herself and how she wants to speak and who she wants to be. I'm so proud of her. Oh my god. Then why didn't you just show yourself?
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you?
Sorry. Pair me up with Charlotte and no one will know any peace.
I felt very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. And then, to make matters worse, you caught me. But in any case, it sounds like the issue has already been resolved.
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Furina star in our show?
There's no need to think like that, and no need to keep addressing me as lady. Just Furina is fine. I was wondering, if this troupe is so important to all of you, why does it have to disband? If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance. Everyone seems so devoted to the troupe. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
We all want to believe that, but some things are just beyond our control. Everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director. She was the heart and soul of our troupe. She kept us going.
You don't say you lost your director. On the other hand, though, what happened to her? Kind of sounds like she died. Did she dissolve? What happened? But you lost your director, you said.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, she was a victim in the serial disappearances case.
Man, that's rough.
What?
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice.
Oh, so that's how you knew us. Yeah, because we honestly didn't play that big of a role in the Archon Quest finale. I thought that our role was perfect. But we were more, like, in the world of Tevat. We were more publicly involved with the missing persons disappearances case. That's right.
But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Miss Furina. They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater.
Oh, wow. So maybe if she does end up taking over that director's position, the troupe members will see it as her kind of carrying on her legacy, or at least they would think that the director might have been pleased for Furina to be her next, the next person to step up, you know?
She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life, and convinced them to join her troupe. She wrote her own scripts, acted on stage, and mentored each and every one of us.
Wow, that does sound kind of perfect.
People loved our performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength. Things were really looking up for us.
And then disaster struck.
Yeah. After that, the entire troupe fell into disarray. None of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can, but despite our efforts, things are slowly but surely falling apart. It's agonizing, but ultimately, we'd rather end things now on our own terms than stick it out to the bitter end. and watch all our dreams turn to dust.
Oh.
That's so sad.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And then her life was so cruelly taken. I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
This is a good sign that Furina can empathize with and understand their perspective, no? You could say they're very aligned, no?
Well, good thing I followed the traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
But what exactly will you do? I don't suppose you have a lot of money stored away, do you?
Furina.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself. Besides, they're no longer looking for a replacement anyway. I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member. But only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
Oh, most definitely. We'll take any guidance that you can give.
Oh, this is perfect, and this is something that she's offering to provide as well. It's a slight difference from where we were before, but before, people would have asked of her to perform a role. And now, and that was exactly what she was doing before, of course, but now she's getting to say, hey, there's something that I want to do for you, if you're willing to accept. Oh, it's such a slight difference, but it means so much.
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though. Will that be a problem?
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director. Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epiclese is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high.
Oh, I love Furina, actually.
The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but...
This is a great shot, too, with the banner there with the sword.
What about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? What happens to them?
Oh, and of course, this would be heavy on her mind, too, because she's going through the exact same thing herself right now. A verdict can bring emotional catharsis. They come pouring out and flow away into infinity.
An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart and slowly settle with the passage of time. Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before, and so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
I love the way she speaks.
Still a fan of your old dramatic monologues then, huh?
I kind of love, because what it makes me think of is that she's lived for 500 years. People 500 years ago probably spoke very differently to how they do today. And what would have been casual speech back then is probably seen as very archaic and formal today. So you can see that maybe just impacting her speech a little bit. That feels natural to her for more reasons than just her dramatic lifestyle.
You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
No. This is a completely different situation. Pearls before swine.
Rude.
The name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
Since it's you, I'll do it. Especially since it's related to the serial disappearances case.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Furina's performances, as of course we all are. Alright, follow me. We'll go to our usual practice space. Please excuse the size. It's a little on the smaller side.
You know, the very sad thought I just had is probably that, is that Furina's performances were probably, in a convoluted way, one of the only times she could express different emotions in front of other people. You know, if she's saying, I'm pretending to be someone else, like she was saying actually during the Archon quest, then she could express maybe some of the sadness and despair she was feeling by pretending that they were someone else's emotions, the role she was inhabiting. Wow, so many layers. I want to give her a hug. Oh, she's here! Hi, Furina. That is some good character writing. Where am I going? This way? Where is it? Where is it? It's over there. I would like to walk, but I don't trust myself to know how to get there. Let's give it a try, though. Down here. So here's Furina's house. Hello. Here's the blacksmith. Beaumont workshop, that is. We spoke to her a while back, so we should be good to not speak to her at the moment. Unless we want something made, of course. I always forget that this area is walkable because of this watery bit. You can walk under it. I always forget that. Should I stay high or should I go low? I should probably stay high, no? Also, is this an entrance to the underground? I think it is. Okay, staying high. Where did those stairs even come from? I don't. I think I just passed the turnout or whatever.
The tea here just keeps getting more bitter.
Oh dear. I was sitting there just with the biggest smile on my face listening to that Melusine talk. These guys who definitely work for the House of the Hearth. Hey, we made it! It's a miracle. Is this the bookstore? Where's the bookstore? Oh! We're rehearsing in here. I want to go to the bookstore and buy things, but... stay on track. Oh, wow! How lovely!
Huh? Lady Furina?
Hello.
What's Lady Furina doing here?
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Miss Furina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role of artistic consultant.
What is the plot of The Little Oceanid, do you think? Do you think it'll be frighteningly similar to Furina's own life?
These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Furina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction.
Greetings.
You bet! That was the trial of the century!
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice. We can't thank you enough.
Always happy to help.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to join in on the fun.
So, you were saying The Little Oceanid?
Yes, what's the plot? What's it about?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director. One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it. So, if we can bring it to the stage and make it a successful show, we can all take some solace in that.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then...
Finding an actress was the least of your problems.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front trying to realize this dream. Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about.
Please do.
The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family.
Okay, sounds familiar.
She longed to live just like any other human. And sure enough, she found friendship and even love. Everything seemed perfect.
And then?
But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came crashing down around her.
Oh dear.
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after that?
Let me guess, this is the part that's unfinished.
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script.
It's a classic story, and obviously a clear parallel to Furina's own life and the way that her story at this point is unwritten.
We need a proper ending so we can bring this musical to the stage. But people have different opinions on which direction to take it in.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah, like they say, truth is stranger than fiction. But then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
That's a fair point.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this, not just our own. And one last thing. We're still waiting on confirmation from two of our main actors.
Oh wow.
The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script. But the deadline's passed, and we still haven't heard from him.
I'll leave that one to me. I'll hunt him down.
The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since.
Why didn't you post a commission for those two then? Actors to replace them.
He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance,
Oh.
but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
I see.
Huh. Although, now that we have Miss Furina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
What opportunity? What do you mean?
Maybe you're unaware, but your name has always been like a rallying cry for us.
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of us look up to you as a role model.
Aw.
Oh, stop! You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way.
Oh, there's a little bit of her old self peeking through.
I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing.
Oh, and she already sounds more lighthearted than she did when we first saw her.
But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
Makes sense. Okay, priority number 1, let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending. He went back to Poisson a few days ago.
Oh dear.
Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago. But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah, maybe he could use some company.
Poisson.
Oh, yo. You ready to go back? Is something wrong?
Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the show.
He's being so brave.
So, allons-y. To Poisson!
Yeah, I can see how going to Poisson would be a little difficult. Ooh, is this a place that we can visit? I wonder. The fact that there's NPCs standing around makes me think that we can re-enter at any time.
You're off to Poisson to find Paulo, right? Have a safe trip. We'll take care of the troop while you're gone.
Yet, the fact that they talk makes me think that maybe not, actually.
Pressure's on now. We gotta make sure we're fully prepared.
I'm sure you guys will do great. This show is already so important to you. There's just a little bit higher stakes now, that's all. Where is that bookseller? I want to buy all the books. I don't have the mora for it. Aww. I really don't, though. That's all. Ah! Wow. Immediately fell off the bridge. I mean, I'm just thinking about Mora. Maybe I do? I've been trying to save up again. It really is just like money in real life, isn't it? How much more do I have? Just over 1 million. I want to go buy books, but I really should save that for the characters I'm trying to level. Speaking of which, Furina. We should try to remember to do that. Maybe next time we teleport. I'm sure it will be quite the spoilery line, so I won't listen to it. But we should definitely try to do that. Or maybe I could at the end of her quest.
If I remember correctly,
Ooh.
this is where he's staying.
Hello.
Who is it?
It's me. Is the script ready?
You came all the way here for that?
Of course, it's important.
Alright. Forget that for now. Just come on out. We've got some great news.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the script. I'll be out once I'm done.
Hey, Furina, say something?
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
So you can hear her voice.
So, as expected, he's missed the deadline.
The ending is one of the most important parts of the show. Even once he's done, it isn't final until we've all had the chance to read through and make sure we agree on it.
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are. And Furina, too.
Hi, Navia. Are you going to be nice to Furina? I trust that you will be. You're so nice.
I was wondering if we might run into her.
Oh, she feels so guilty.
So, you're here for Palo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime. I've made all the arrangements already.
Arrangements? For us to stroll?
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
Did she just elbow him in the side?
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. We'll take that stroll.
Nice, Dolphy.
Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
How are things in Poisson now? Any better?
Oh, she can barely look at her.
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Some people may never recover from the trauma they experienced.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do.
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet?
I feel like Navia is the eternal aunt or eternal big sister. Everyone she meets, she just adopts them immediately.
We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do. And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
I feel like the two exceptions to that are literally Clorend and Arlecchino. That's it.
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point. But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
It's okay. These things take time. Moving on from a painful experience is easier said than done. Which brings me to why I'm here. I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe.
Yeah, there it is.
To avoid upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Furina.
That's kind of ironic.
It's not a perfect solution, but hopefully it means you won't have to lie low while you're here.
We appreciate it, Navia.
That's so thoughtful of you, Navia.
Well, what do you expect? I am the courageous and considerate president of Spina di Rosula, after all, like my father before me. Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Got it, Navia. Thank you.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up there. I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with, so maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have.
Oh, I'm honored. I'm so happy that even though, like, there was that whole thing in the Archon quest with us trying to get her to open us up to us, and then revealing, like, oh, surprise, we actually tricked you into going to court, and she thought it was all a trap. I'm very pleased that that didn't completely ruin her ability to trust us. She understands what we were trying to do in the end, even though it was probably very unpleasant for her. I'm glad that she's regaining some semblance of trust in us. Oh, hey, Furina. That makes me happy. I will.
I'm so grateful that Miss Navia was so understanding. To be perfectly honest, I didn't know if I was ready to meet her.
I will fight a random civilian just to protect Furina. Just putting that out there.
It's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But that never fixes anything. You can't get around the obstacles without facing them.
So that's why you were nervous when they brought up Poisson.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of coming back here. Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying before, I want to see for myself the things that I never could in the past. I'd be overjoyed if the people here could find it in their hearts to forgive me. But they're more likely to unleash a tirade of vitriol against me. Which, of course, I completely understand and accept.
I'm sure some people didn't buy Navia's lie.
Yeah, I can tell people are watching me.
Oh dear.
I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful. I used to be terrified of the gaze of other people, especially when they had suspicion or resentment in their eyes.
Oh, interesting. In a way, it's horrible that, you know, these people are so hateful of her and they know who she is now. But at the same time, she's free from that, meaning she's doomed, you know? Before, if someone was suspicious of her or critical of her, that could spell catastrophe, literally. But now, she can let them be suspicious and critical of her, and it's just that. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that everything's going to end badly. Look at that poor bird.
I guess I wasn't quite ready for this after all.
It's an interesting situation to be in, but it still basically just means that she just has to bear the brunt of their suspicion and criticism, and she knows it's true, too.
I'm not surprised you're making yourself go through all of this.
Maybe you've taken on a bit too much in one go? Me too. It's not like you.
I can't let myself see only the things I want to see. How would that make me any different from before?
She's amazing. She's come so far. She's so strong. Oh my god.
Look! There seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
They're not staying quiet either.
Probably time we made a move.
Yeah, can we get out of here, please?
How about we check out Spina di Rasula's ship? We should have a view of the whole of Poisson from there.
Okay. Continue accompanying Furina as she unwinds. I've never gone up to the ship in the correct way before in my life. So I don't actually know how to do it, but I'm guessing it's this here? Aha! Looking promising. Hello, Vincenzo. Hope you're having a lovely evening or day. Don't know what time it is down here. Hello? Rige? Reggae? I want to talk to you, but maybe at another time. I am simply climbing. These are cool lamps. Never noticed these lamps before. I like the design. Don't run white off, please. Thank you. Up we go. Oh.
I'm sorry. You probably just wanted a relaxing stroll. And here I am dumping all this heavy stuff on you.
It's totally alright.
We don't mind. It's actually refreshing to see a different side of you.
Yeah, it makes me really happy.
Great. Well, I appreciate your company, so please don't disappear just yet.
Oh, wouldn't dream of it.
I don't know whether you can tell, but the years of suffering and loneliness aren't the only reason I have a hard time facing up to who I used to be. As I stand here by the ship, I can't get the images of the rising water out of my mind. One after another, people were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories washed out of existence in an instant. They thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm. And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true. But then the floodwaters finally came, and the Hydro Archon did nothing.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only doing your duty.
Don't be so harsh on yourself.
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear, and I became more lonely and isolated. Eventually, I realized I had nothing left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task, and was haunted by the thought of being left all alone, weeping on my throne. Fortunately, we were able to avoid the worst-case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as yourselves. Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom. But on some level, freedom also means no longer being needed. I have no further use to people.
Paimon would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
Think of your freedom as your reward. You don't need to have a use to exist.
A reward?
Because now you can officially speak your heart. You don't have to be anguished and alone anymore.
I guess so. Back then, I didn't even dare to dream about having someone to confide in. I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was, and exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the Furina you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings, all my curiosity about life to myself. No one could be allowed to know.
Man, it's so heavy, isn't it?
That's what I really meant when I said I'm no good at maintaining relationships.
Well, that's the why. I'm sure things will change now that you have a new situation.
So that's where you were coming from. Paimon totally thought you were just a bit of a diva at heart.
I thought that she was just maybe a little bit awkward when it comes to connecting to other people, especially when those other people would probably die and she would outlive them by several generations. But of course there was this whole side to things too. She can't let anybody get too close. They might start noticing things.
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what's gotten into you today. I'm making an effort here. You could at least try to do the same.
What Paimon meant to say was, she doesn't like to see you so down. Do you feel better having gotten all this off your chest?
I do. I once had nothing but the truth, and now I'm finally free to live my own life again. And even though I have no idea where I'm going right now, at least the choice is in my hands.
There we go. That's good.
All right.
Smiling.
It's about time to head back. Paulo should have finished the ending by now.
Sure. Okay, let's head back and check it out.
Aww. I'm so happy that she feels that she's able to confide in us and that she has someone that she can confide in now. I don't know where I'm going. Over there? Okay. This quest is so well done. I love how they're not brushing any of what happened either during the Archon quest or leading up to it for 500 years. All of that is having an impact on Furina, and they're letting that have an impact on Furina that she needs to process.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you eat? You're supposed to be cutting down on fried foods, not wolfing down copious quantities of fish and chips, you know?
Ah, fish and chips.
Come on. It's not every day we get to dine at Spina di Rosula's expense. Can you believe how generous she is? I'm not about to pass on free food. Anyway, my character doesn't need to be slim and good-looking. That's your job.
Are you kidding me right now? It's not your character's health I'm worried about, it's yours. I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Oh no, looks like they're arguing again.
Oh, right, like when we first saw them.
We're back! Could you maybe put your differences aside for a moment?
Ah, you're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Rosula's VIP treatment in your stead.
Now that I think about it, that's a very funny excuse, but also one that does make a lot of sense. Hey guys, I see that you're arguing, but the adventurer that you hired has returned. Can you please think about something else for a little while? It's like, if I was a person who had hired an adventurer, yeah, talking to them would be my first priority whenever they showed up.
Paulo's nearly done. We
That's
shouldn't have
funny.
to wait too much longer.
They just stop arguing at the drop of a pin. Especially because Furina's there too.
Great! So you were discussing your characters, right? We heard she's playing the Oceanid who turns into a human girl. What about you?
She has the blue eyes for it.
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he outgrew that role. Well, the costume at least. So now he's playing the boar instead.
Oh, we've met many Borosenids. They're good people.
Sorry.
The boar's not a bad
Paimon.
character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
Huh.
That's right. He has some pretty memorable lines too. Like when he imparts some solemn words of wisdom to the little Oceanid.
By the way, what's the little Oceanid's name? Is it Anne?
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
When was The Little Oceanid written originally? Furina said it was a classic tale. Or at least the story that's making up the story is a classic story. When was it first written? Who first told the story?
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
It's the most important line in the whole script. I think it's a symbolic statement about our director's life and legacy. She kept quiet about all the trials and tribulations she faced in running our troupe, allowing us to devote ourselves fully to performing. It was only after she was gone that we realized how tough her job really was.
You mentioned earlier that the troupe is like your home.
Yeah. I was born with an incurable illness, and once my family found out it couldn't be treated, they decided they didn't want me anymore.
Excuse me? Oh my god.
I spent some years taking whatever work I could find and trying to manage my illness with various medicines. But whenever I had a bad flare-up, I'd be lying in an alleyway for days at a time.
My god.
It was like that until the director found me one day. She told me I had a great voice and asked if I was interested in studying singing from her. I said yes.
Now I'm really hoping for a cutscene of this performance where we get to see her sing.
She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act, helped me find Mora for my meds, took care of me when my condition decided to flare up. I know it was all a huge burden on her.
I think that just shows how nice she was. Wow. That's great.
She sounds like a really incredible person.
Yeah.
She really was. She gave everything she had to her troupe and the people in it. All of us were so proud to call her our director. I was a lost child too when she found me. As the child of a murderer, my parents weren't around when I was little, so I got sent to an orphanage.
There's a suspicious amount of orphans in this troupe. What was the director's name? I was thinking, it was a little surprising that, what is her name, Delphi? Delphi wasn't found by, the House of the Hearth or anything. And now you're also an orphan. Are you sure you're not part of the House of the Hearth?
The other kids were always picking fights with me. They'd say things like, "Come on, you must be pretty tough if you're the son of a murderer." It was just to taunt me, though. I was an easy target, and they knew it.
Wait. The child of a murderer? Oh! I thought that he said his parents were murdered. No, he's the child of a murderer. Oh my god.
One day, I got beaten up so bad that I just couldn't take it anymore. So I ran away. I lost all faith in humanity by that point. Thought the whole world was out to get me.
Yeah, that's tough.
Let me guess. Fortunately, the next person you ran into was the director.
Hopefully.
Yeah. For the first time in my life, I was somewhere I felt safe. And I promised myself I'd stay here until the day the group parted ways.
Wow.
The day you hoped would never come. How times change.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here. There's someone I need to introduce you to. This is our new artistic consultant, Miss Furina.
Furina? The Furina? Oh my god, how did you manage to wrangle that?
I was a little worried that he might be judgmental or he wouldn't care, but no. Oh, I'm so glad that he's excited too.
Please, the honor is all mine. I was profoundly moved to hear about your troupe and your wonderful director. I just wanted to do something to help.
Same here.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to calm down. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how the story unfolds in my version of the script.
Go for it.
I'm sure you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. A little Oceanid decides she wants to become a human against the wishes of her family. She finds love and friendship in the bustling city.
Ooh.
But then, disaster strikes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Whoever draws these scenes, I love it.
The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid, plants and flowers are withering, and the people begin to panic. The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it and investigate the truth of the matter together.
They look so cool. They look like protagonists of an action movie or of a book.
In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the land, as if driven by a consciousness of its own.
Interesting.
Consciousness? You mean the water is sentient?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories that explore this theme.
There she is, being the artistic consultant.
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover about her true identity, as well as the truth behind the crisis. Her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to them, there were some people eavesdropping when she revealed her secret.
Oh no.
The little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away, and faces the greatest dilemma of her life.
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover, and the rest of humanity.
Huh?
Oh dear.
But didn't they all treat Cleo like a villain? Why would she want to save them after that?
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love, one that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
There's actually something else that bothers me. You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never had the chance to become a hero in our world. If we're serious about dedicating this show to her memory, we should make the ending as true to life as possible.
But we also don't want to leave people feeling sad. So it shouldn't be that she tries and then fails. I vote for something like she dies or she is imprisoned or something, and then someone else gives her a chance to be a hero, which she then takes. So it's an homage to the fact that in real life, the director wasn't able to complete her work, but then this is a fantasy rendering where someone or something intervenes and gives her another chance. Could something like that work?
What about if the little Oceanid is hounded to death by people who hate her, her lover makes sure her secret never gets out, and humanity continues down the path to extinction?
That's downright depressing. I vote no.
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. And perhaps a little irresponsible to present to the audience.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director Aureli's death, both arbitrary and meaningless. On the day when she went missing, Director Aureli had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue, to leave the court of Fontaine and wait for her outside the city.
Interesting. Why? Did she have a message, a surprise, something set up there?
We waited and waited at the rendezvous point, but she never came. By the time we returned to the city, she disappeared without a trace. We looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Increasingly, all the signs seemed to point to her being the latest victim in the serial disappearances case.
The director was the kindest soul in the world, yet she was senselessly sacrificed for the sake of a so-called experiment by someone who had nothing to do with her at all.
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the city suggest that maybe she had some sense of what was about to happen? It almost seems as if she was moving you to safety.
Okay, new variant for the ending of the play. Musical, I suppose. The little Oceanid would tell everyone to get out of the city and go to higher ground, as she attempted to fix the problem. But she's unable to fix the problem, and she's overwhelmed, and she does die. But the people who left, they are safe, and so even though they've lost their home, they can rebuild somewhere else, presuming that their little city is flooded or something.
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since, but all my efforts so far have turned up nothing. Villemont might know something, but he won't open up to me.
Villemont? The one who's playing the role of the villain?
Oh, right, and they said that he left the city and refused to return, right? Like she said, leave the city. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah. He's been overwhelmed by grief. I think the director's death hit him hardest of all.
Grief? guilt, more like. Also, I have a hard time imagining that anyone took it harder than me. Because, well, speaking of the play being true to life, I was deeply, madly in love with O'Reilly.
What? You kept that one quiet.
Dolphy like, oh, that's kind of my mom that you're in love with. Huh.
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from each other. We'll never be able to agree on the ending if we can't be honest about how we feel. I did tell her how I felt once, but she turned me down pretty much straight away. She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she'd never considered us as potential romantic partners. Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was what I was expecting to hear. So I told her I'd always be there for the troupe, and I'd always be there for her.
Nice response.
I said, maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and up, and managing the troupe no longer required her constant attention, well, maybe then she could reconsider what she really wanted in her life. And now, that day will never come. Oh, Paulo. So if I'm the one writing this ending, then I'm gonna make sure it does right by O'Reilly. I won't let anyone get in the way of that.
In that case, you have to straighten things out with Vilmont once and for all, face to face. We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending, but those two have never seen eye to eye on anything. One of them has to compromise if we're ever going to reach a final decision.
Well, if that's where we're at, looks like it's time to go visit Vilmont.
Are you ready to face the truth?
Honestly, I'm slightly terrified. But for the sake of our final performance, I'll do whatever it takes. Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
See? See that camaraderie? That empathy?
I certainly do. Come on, everyone. Allons-y!
She's enjoying using that word today, isn't she? This is getting interesting. It does feel like there's a little secret that we don't yet know that Vilmont might be privy to. What role do you suppose he had? So, if we're saying that these people might... Goodness, I'm just trying to get the sparkle. Might parallel relationships to the director with relationships of their characters to Cleo? What's her name? In the play, or the musical, that is. We've met... the first guy is basically her father figure, and in real life was kind of like a son to her, I suppose. The girl playing Cleo, who was a stand-in for the director, was basically like a daughter to her, or those two were kind of like brothers and sisters, you know, line's a little blurred. And then you've got this guy who's basically like her lover. And the guy we're about to go see is playing the villain. Which is interesting. You don't suppose he was involved with the serial disappearances case.
This is tough going.
Ooh.
Dolphy, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
That startled me.
I could ask you the same question. Try to keep up.
I don't suppose he was involved. You know, it seems like they've caught everybody. Maybe he blames himself? Maybe he... Like, if she got caught for the serial disappearances case. Maybe he said like, oh, let's meet up here, and then she went there, and then she was kidnapped and killed. So like, his suggestions and actions led to her death, even if he completely did not intend that? I have no idea. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. Maybe he didn't like her? Everyone we've met so far really liked her. Oh, hello.
As if this journey wasn't tough enough already without a roadblock.
Oh, this could be really interesting. This is Furina's story quest. It's also, I love how they're developing this, you know, kind of plot around the musical. It's not all about Furina. I love it. Anyways. This is Furina's story quest, and we might get a trial with her because it's her story quest, but she doesn't have a vision yet.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to take a detour.
I'll do my best. I'm not exactly optimized against cryo at the moment, but we'll be fine.
Wait, why looking at me. You're not seriously expecting me to fight, are you?
I would never.
We're just curious, that's all. I don't think anyone's ever seen Furina in a fight before.
I don't know if she has any fighting skills at the moment, though.
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her power so it could be converted into Indemnitium. Miss Furina said so herself.
Oh, I guess these guys don't know that she was lying the whole time. They think she's just no longer the Archon?
Precisely. And I'm not even the Hydro Archon anymore, so all my power is gone anyway. As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put. I'm more like a damsel in distress more than anything.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it. It's funny because she's even on the team.
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is unbearable.
C'est la vie. This doesn't require god-level powers. Don't you know any self-defense? Oh, I'll just ask because I'm curious.
Hey, lay off, all right? My bluff is hanging from a thread here.
Sorry, Furina.
I'm sorry. I got carried away. Please help us out, would you?
Aw, too bad. I was so pumped to feast my eyes on fight mode Furina.
I so hope that she gets a vision. In like the next 3 minutes would be amazing.
Sorry to leave all the heavy lifting to you.
Don't worry, piece of cake.
Though considering all the stories we've heard about how people have gotten their visions in the past, it'd be really funny if she just randomly got one. Yep, it's not a trial. I have her because I have her. But not because of any trials. It's funny. I will not use her even because honestly most of our opponents are Hydro. I should probably try to stick to me actually. That cryo shield is just gonna be a little annoying. But I will bring Oz back. Oz, you're our only hope. Where did the... Oh! I was going to ask where did the cryo guy go, but actually we defeated one of the Hydro guys. Nice. Got this guy to cancel that animation. Oh wait, I want a shield. Thank you. Oh, I'm frozen though. Not ideal. Wait, you are cryo, which means I can hit you with Hydro. Is this doing anything? I don't think it is. Just hit you a little bit. A little bit more. Do claymores get through cryo shields quickly? I wonder. Or through shields in general quickly? Is that a thing? Oh, there's more! Oh, and of course it's more cryo. This is actually a fight that would punish you if you were only using Hydro. Which is funny because Furina, Hydro character, you would imagine you'd get her trial. So when was she released relative to the story quest anyways? Did she come out after the story quest? I'm kind of thinking so. Because she must have been released after she gets her vision, whenever she gets her vision. Unless they say like, she gets it off screen after the story quest. That would be hilarious. Have some Hydro. Enjoy it. Hopefully you'll get a little bit of electric charge or something. Superconduct, that makes sense too. Did we get him? We sure did. Fantastic. I'm really just using these shields to avoid that cryo smoke.
You certainly live up to your reputation.
Thank you, Furina.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now.
Up there?
So onwards and upwards.
Literally. I want this though. What does this do? Ooh. So that's how you get the shield. Or this chest through the shield. Oh dear, sorry. Hi, Furina. Since this is not a story quest fight, she's back in the field. Come on. There you go. Just a little bit of work on this chest puzzle. Oh dear, which I'm sure we will finish at another time. But we can at least get it started here into now. Okay, now she's on shield generating mode, so I do want to use it as much as possible. Let's get Fischl back on the field. Do a little bit of just normal damage, why not? More electric charge. More normal damage. Oh! Surely we didn't just get the entire chest. Maybe we get little intermediary ones? Indeed we do. Wow, how generous. Oh, that's so fun. Okay.
I'll keep this close.
Just a couple of battles to get that chest then. I thought it was going to be some long and complicated puzzle. I was thinking to myself, I don't recognize these mechanics. It'll take a while to figure this out. But no, it's just battles. In the air.
Vilma, are you there?
Are you there?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady Furina doing here?
Hi, Vilma.
I can explain. We've been rounding up the whole troop. We now have everyone except you.
Delphi explains the whole sequence of events so far to Vilma.
You think knowing the truth about the director's disappearance will help you write an ending to the script that pleases everyone?
So you do know something.
I care just as much as everyone else about making the Little Oceanid a success. That's why I wanted to wait until after the show.
Oh, people are not going to be happy, are they?
If I open this can of worms now, I just don't want to make things difficult between us. We're supposed to be a unit when we're on stage.
Well, now you have to tell us.
Vilma, avoiding the truth will not help anyone. Unless you mean to suggest that Aurelie's death had something to do with you.
Now they're just going to suspect the worst until you tell them what really happened.
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen, Vilma. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. I never brought it up to anyone. But now, I've made up my mind to put it all on the table. I'm prepared to face everything, to sacrifice everything for the sake of the show. The Little Oceanid cannot be complete unless we do justice to Aurelie on an emotional level.
This is why people think of you as not being the smart one.
Rude.
As you all know already, the troupe was kept afloat not from ticket sales, but donations from the audience. Of course, that was nowhere near enough. We took on side jobs when we weren't performing, but even then, the troupe's financial situation was pretty dire.
This is not where I was expecting him to go. What is the secret? What did she do?
So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came to me and offered us a huge sponsorship. In return, we just had to provide the audience with their drinks during performances.
Do you think the drinks were laced with primordial seawater? Maybe she tried one and dissolved?
It seemed like a win-win, so I said yes to it on the spot without consulting the director. It was only when the merchant came to deliver the goods that I realized the drink in question was synth.
Oh no.
Isn't that the drink paddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
I remember that it induces a state of euphoria, but it also causes significant harm to the body.
I freaked out when I saw the boxes. And I told the director everything right away. She was completely shocked as well.
So maybe they turned down the arrangement after that, but then she was killed, and he rightfully guessed that there was a connection between those two incidents and blamed himself for it.
But she didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting her. Instead, she contacted the merchant and stated that the troupe could not agree to this collaboration. The merchant was furious, berated us for going back on our word, and threatened to sue us for damages. The amount was astronomical. There was no way we'd be able to pay.
And then?
I was going to sort it on my own, but the director stopped me. She said that this was an issue for the whole troupe, and it wasn't my fault.
So maybe that's what the meeting that day was going to be about, talking about this?
But things only got worse from there. The synth merchant just wouldn't let up, and then suddenly the director told us all to leave the city one day. I knew then that things must have reached a boiling point. I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after the director disappeared, I was even more afraid to say anything.
You brought the director to the attention of the synth dealers. Your mistake gave them a motive to kidnap and murder her.
Yeah, I got Aurelie killed. There, I said it. Happy now?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't say that.
You traitor! You knew Aurelie was in danger. Why in God's name didn't you tell us? What do you mean, you were afraid? This was a life and death situation. We could have saved her!
Could have gotten help, it's true.
How could you be so stupid?
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him. You need to stay calm.
Stay calm? How can I stay calm? This guy got Aurelie murdered. She was the love of my life.
Oh my god, that's really rough.
And he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show. How about taking some responsibility for what he's done?
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly. I wanted to apologize to everyone in the troupe, but that won't bring back the director. What good is my apology now? I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back. Beat me up if you want. Kill me if you prefer. It's what I deserve.
Oh, jeez.
End my life so I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
Get out of my sight. Go, get lost. I don't ever want to see your face again.
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each other for long enough. Now pipe down, both of you!
Oh?
Can you stop conflating the show on stage with your real-life relationships in the troupe? You keep saying that you want to use this final performance to pay tribute to your director and celebrate her life. How can you do that if you're just using it as an excuse to vent your own emotions?
You're right.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention. And you're all used to seeing the director as the heart of the troupe.
Wow, so successful diffusion. That was impressive. Good job, Furina. And also, did you notice how they had the music silenced for all of that? That seriously helped build so much tension in that scene. It's a heavy topic, and they handled it well, I guess. Wow, I could barely breathe. Oh, thank you for speaking up, Furina.
But in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't to be the center of attention. I can tell how much she loved you all, and how much she loved the troupe. What she wanted was to build a warm home for all of her brothers and sisters. To shield you all from the storms that rage in the world outside. That's how you should remember her. And that's what you should be celebrating.
You don't say, Furina.
I understand why you're trying to make her the hero of the story, but isn't she your hero already? After everything she did for you?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So think hard about what that means. And then think again about what you hope to achieve by arguing with each other. If you really hate each other and can't reconcile your differences, then you could just call it quits now. Why bother with the final performance if the group is already fractured? But you can't bring yourself to do that, can you? You care too much about Director Aurelie and the home she built you all to let go. What are you laughing at? I don't see what's so funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, for a moment there, it felt like our director was back with us again.
Right. It seems like they do share quite a lot of qualities.
If she'd seen Paulo and Vilmont at each other's throats like that, she would have scolded them exactly like you did, in that same stern voice.
Quite a lot of the same perspective and the same way of handling things.
Really? But she sounded like such a gentle person.
A gentle person with some teeth?
Of course she was. Even her harshest lectures came from a place of kindness, and it showed. She really was a truly outstanding person.
Oh, just like at the beginning when they were asking us, wow, would Furina really be so, like, would she really lecture you so harshly? She sounded nice.
What you said, it really puts everything into perspective.
I'm truly sorry. I really meant for this to be a genuine apology, but I ended up making it all about me and my self-pity.
It's all right. Let's save all this for after the performance.
So, the ending. What are we gonna do about it?
Clearly, everyone needs to take a step back for now and reflect on what really matters. When emotions are running high, things get lost in the fray. The end of the story needs to focus back on Aurelie herself. She's the true star of the show.
It might actually be possible to find out more about her fate.
What do you mean?
The fountain?
The Traveler is right. You once investigated that underwater synth base and recovered items belonging to the victims.
That's true.
If you could find anything that Aurelie left behind, perhaps we can get a better sense of what she went through in her final days.
You really think that's possible?
I trust that nobody would object to the ending of the story being based on Aurelie's true feelings.
That would be really interesting.
No.
Well, we'll leave this in your capable hands.
Are they sending us back into that domain?
Come, let's pay a visit to the Palais Mermonia. The rest of you, head back to the rehearsal location for now, and wait for our good news.
I love how she's just automatically kind of assuming command. You go, Furina. Okay. Is that I almost thought it was a monument. No, it was a tree trunk. Okay, so they're sending us back into that same domain, maybe? Or maybe we're just going to go look through the things we've collected from it already? Right, because they had the people sweep through. So they probably collected everything for evidence. And it's here at the Mermonia. Oh my goodness, and there's a statue right there. Of course. It would be really cool if we would go back to the same domain, though. Because maybe that would be how Furina got her vision. If something unexpected happened while we were in there and she needed to help us out. I just know it's gotta happen eventually. I'm so excited for it to happen, but it could be at any moment. Doesn't even necessarily need to be in her story quest, but I hope that it is, you know?
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims of the serial disappearances case? But, that case has been closed for quite a while now.
Yes, it is for personal reasons.
Still, since you were the ones who discovered and submitted the evidence in the first place, you don't actually have to submit an application. Okay, please hold on. I'll have someone dig them out.
Thank you very much. Sedan sends a staff member to retrieve the box of Aurelie's former belongings.
This is all Aurelie left behind. Just whatever she was carrying on her person, and this tattered old notebook.
That notebook could be very helpful, though.
Hey! It's full of script lines! And sketches, too! Looks like they show where the different props should be placed on stage.
Already that's super helpful.
Let me take a look. Maybe there's something in here from after she was kidnapped.
Oh gosh, that would be harrowing.
Aha! I found something. To whoever discovers this diary. Let's see. Looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's actions. She even mentions the truth behind the experiments on dissolving young women.
Wow.
If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have been a conclusive piece of evidence proving Vacher's guilt.
I can't... So why didn't anybody look at it? This was evidence collected. Nobody looked at it?
Vacher took so many lives. It's still so unthinkable how many victims he had.
I guess Aurelie must have written all of this down in the hope that her records would one day be of use to investigators.
She is such a cool person. Or she was, wasn't she?
Wait, it cuts off.
Is something wrong?
Her handwriting here gets patchier and more illegible by the line. She probably didn't have much strength left. Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourselves.
Oh dear. Aurelie's notes. Someone else was taken. That makes 6. Or perhaps the 7th? Someone tried to escape yesterday but was caught. She hasn't been seen since. Was that yesterday? Maybe not. I've long since lost track of time. Sorry, I don't know if writing this is of any use or how much longer I can do it for. I can already see my fate approaching. But what terrifies me even more is the thought of seeing others from the troop here. Have I truly protected them? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I can write no more. I think I have a fever, and my old stomach troubles have returned. Nobody has given me any medicine. I suppose I am more fortunate than Gracie. Is that her name? The pain keeps her awake all night. I suppose they think that anything goes so long as the experimental subjects can be used up before they die. Oh, that anything goes so long as the experimental subjects can be used up before they die. It is so damp here. I have given her my blanket. So cold, so cold. So cold. As long as one persists, all things will pass. There will be a reward for hard work. I'd like to tell them such things, but it is I who am losing my grip. If anyone sees this, troop safe. I, them, important. Please, farewell, apologize. Life, perform, future, regret, Leo. This page is an absolute mess, and the writer's pen seems to have wandered its surface at random. Only some words can be made out, and barely at that. From this page onward, the diary stops, to be replaced with lyrics from musicals. Some are in the form of newspaper clippings, others are handwritten with many crossings out and changes. It is apparent that the pages have been referenced often, and that this was the personal notebook of artistic director Aurelie.
She was so terrified.
She watched a girl get dissolved right in front of her, and had to wait for her own death in silence.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop, but at the end of the day, she was only human.
That is... I mean, there's no finer word for it. That's horrifying. That she saw that she went through that.
I can't bear to think how painful and lonely her final days must have been.
And yet she was just hoping that she wouldn't see any of the others from the troop get captured as well.
Wait. This part on the last page sounds strangely familiar.
Flipping through the notebook, the lyrics continue. However, one page has been torn out, folded up, and placed next to the last blank page. At the bottom of the folded note are 2 new lines Aurelie has written, in handwriting much more legible than before. But it seems that they took her both great effort and a great deal of time to write. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want? Because I am an older sister to them. I love them.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Isn't that the most important line in the Little Oceanid?
Because I am an older sister to them.
Oh.
So she didn't regret her decision, even as she sat in silence, waiting for death to come. I'm sure this is what the troop would have hoped to hear as well. She had their utmost trust, admiration, and love, and she truly deserved it. Let's go. It's time for them to learn Director Aurelie's final thoughts.
She truly deserved it, you say? I must say I agree. Yes, indeed. One day, my friend, I will speak to you. Bring the director's diary back. Well, let's teleport out, just that way we don't have to load through twice. We're over there? Bounties! I should do my reputation quest, actually. Who do I have? I do. Well, pick that up as well. If I remember, ever. Down here? Straight down here? Oh, right, inside the building. I was wondering if I'd get hurt from that. I did. Only a little bit, though. I didn't want to take out my sword in front of that guard. After reading through the notebook, some are lost for words, some weep bitterly, and some grind their teeth and howl with rage. A long time passes before the group is able to calmly come together and finally make a decision.
She deserves a hero's farewell. If that's the only way to convey to the audience the courage and selflessness that she showed in the face of death, then it's a meaningful way to end the story.
Even in the last moments of her life, she was still leaving a trail for others to follow.
She did her best to protect as many people as possible, even if it meant sacrificing herself. We know what choice our little Oceanid would have made now. I don't think any more discussion is necessary. Well, Vilmont, if we put the past aside for now, do you think you can bring yourself to go ahead with the show?
I will channel all my regret and put it into my performance, to make this a show worthy of our director.
Can you imagine how that must feel? He still blames himself for her death, and he's about to write a script where she goes willingly to her death, it sounds like. He's probably going to feel like he's killing her off a second time, but I guess that's one way to force yourself to come to peace with it. My goodness.
I won't ask for your forgiveness, and you don't need to worry about my feelings. This final farewell show should be about Director Aurelie and her alone.
Then it seems like we've reached a consensus. I have a feeling that this will turn out to be the most mesmerizing performance of your lives.
Yeah, it's probably going to be super charged with emotions.
Really? How can you be so sure when you've never even seen them perform before?
Have you seen them perform before?
Don't underestimate my experience. After watching a countless number of musicals, I've learned one important thing.
Oh yeah?
If you want to move the audience with your music, you must fully commit and immerse yourself in your role, pouring all your emotion into your performance. And aren't human emotions, love, hate, regret, and hope, just the most mesmerizing things in this world?
Emotions, huh?
I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story to life on the stage than they are now.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Miss Furina. And thank you for supporting us through all this.
Then, let's not delay things any longer. We need to discuss the details of the ending and get it nailed down once and for all.
Actually, before that, I'd like to make a proposal.
Oh yeah?
During the curtain call, please allow me to use the director's name instead of my own.
Huh?
Ooh.
But then...
After all, this role was originally meant to be played by the director. I'm just filling in for her. Besides, a role commemorating her life should be associated with her name.
Why is this at a weird angle suddenly? Why is there like a filter over this suddenly? Is this the perspective of the director watching from the afterlife?
Well, if you're sure you're okay with that, I have no objection to it.
It almost looked like we were looking at the scene through water, so seriously, was that the director's perspective?
Now we're talking like a serious acting troupe.
Oh, maybe we were just close to the teal blue windows of the door.
All right, I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical while I go and procure a stage.
Procure a stage?
Aren't they going to perform here? Or is this just their rehearsal area? Are you going to get them the epiclese? Surely not.
Oh, it's okay. Our usual place doesn't need a reservation.
That place? Oh, don't be silly. For an extraordinary
Of course.
we need an extraordinary stage. By which I, of course, mean the Opera Epiclese.
Perfect.
Whoa, wait, what?
No. That's never going to work. It's far too fancy for the likes of us.
This is your ticket to stardom. We're keeping the troupe together.
What are you afraid of? Surely you don't think that Aurelie's story is unworthy of the grandest stage in Fontaine.
And seriously, especially considering that she was one of the victims of the disappearing people case, she'll get a big turnout, people who want to hear and understand her final emotions.
No, though that's not what I meant.
It is supposed to be your grand finale, right?
Believe in yourselves. Go big or go home.
I have no problem with it then. How about the rest of you?
Do it, do it.
I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank
There
you
we
for giving
go.
us this opportunity. It really is a dream come true.
Oh, I'm excited now. I hope we get to see a little cutscene.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, it'll reflect poorly on me too. Come on.
No
We'll
pressure.
need to get the go-ahead from Nervilette. I know just where to find him.
I guess we need his permission to use the opera epiclese.
First Miss Furina, now the opera epiclese? If only the director was still with us.
Hey, come on. There's no point in dwelling on that now. We have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you're right. Now's not the time to get all melancholy.
And I'm sure she's watching in her own way.
Best of luck to you.
Is his name Vilmont because he's going to be the villain? In the play? Is that a thing at all? Just checking in with everyone.
During the final scene, maybe we should stop the music just before Cleo takes the stage?
Impactful. Okay, find Neverlet. Palais, do you suppose? At his office? Over there? Can we teleport up? Yeah, he's up there. I kind of want to see if I can try to just make it up there. I feel like I've already made an incorrect choice, because I do need to be a step higher. Yeah, I do. You're giving me directions. Wow, that's so nice of you, actually. I can't tell if I'm getting closer or further, though. Oh, you want me to go that way? I was gonna take these stairs. You want me to take the elevator? You know what? That makes a lot of sense, actually. If I take the stairs, I think I could run around the city, circular motion-like. But if I take the elevator, I can just go straight up, can't I? I have so infrequently taken this elevator, I don't even know where it is. Here it is. Ballet Mormonium. I was staring at the words like, Navia line, Clementine. Wait a minute. Ballet Mormonium. It's right there. It's gonna be that way. Healing in the elevator. Doesn't everyone? Oh! We left the thing behind! That is hilarious! I thought it would come with us. It must have gone right through the floor. Wow. I think we should test that. I feel like it usually comes with us on, say, the aqua buses. It is so funny to me that it doesn't come with us on the elevator. Do we have enough of these? Oh, short by 1. Painful. Excuse me. Whee! Eh? He's not in here. Wait, he's not? Where is he? Alan Guillotine! Oh, I wish I had more time to read the whole thing, but it's something like, ever since Alain Guillotine invented energy blocks 400 years ago, there we go, finally getting a more concrete timestamp for the whole Narcissenkreuz thing. Something about Fontanian mechas have been powered.
Look at that! Looks like I guessed right.
You were just guessing?
By controlled Whis and Numa reactions. I want to know more about Whis and Numa reactions, but also, I feel like this is a pretty safe bet. I feel like he was supposed to be in his office. I'm surprised he's out here.
I knew you'd be here.
Do you suppose this is the first time they've spoken since everything? I wouldn't be surprised if Neverlet reached out to her, though. And they did see each other when she left, briefly.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Furina. And you too, traveler in Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
Hi, Neverlet.
I would like to book the Opera Epiclese for an event. You see...
You share the story of the little Oceanid with Neverlet,
I
along
understand.
with the backstory.
The process for booking the Opera Epiclese is complex and can be somewhat cumbersome. But given that the request is coming from the three of you, I see no reason to make things unduly difficult. The story of the little Oceanid is most fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing it performed on stage. I will say, however, that I am surprised to see your passion for the performing arts rekindled after all that has happened.
Huh? What do you mean? Do I look excited?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And this is the first time that I've seen you like this since your departure from deityhood.
At first, I just felt bad about rejecting them, so I wanted to learn a little bit more about their situation. But one thing led to another, and, well, here we are.
I do kind of like the way that she phrased it way back when. Instead of being an actor now, she is a professional audience member, or, you know, an advisor based on her audience experience.
In the past, we sat in our high chairs in the court, giving our opinions on isolated cases, all while knowing very little about the human stories behind each and every one. Maybe it's because I finally become an ordinary person and gained my freedom, but I've developed a great sense of curiosity about their lives.
And she doesn't have to keep that curiosity to herself anymore.
I am truly delighted to see you find a new lease on life. Now that you've regained some confidence, have you had any thoughts regarding a return to the stage?
Why would you suddenly ask a question like that?
Well, if the Little Oceanid turns out to be a great success, it will no doubt become a classic. Many theater companies are certain to add it to their repertoire.
Interesting.
The experiences and decisions of the protagonist Cleo are all modeled after your own. Naturally, this makes you eminently suited to playing the leading role. It would truly be a shame if you did not take this opportunity to allow audiences to enjoy your outstanding acting talents once more.
Wow, you hear that, Furina? High praise.
Haven't I already made myself clear? I won't act or perform in any role ever again. No exceptions.
I wonder if she'll, like, never lie again. That would be interesting.
Nor do I think it is any great shame. There is no lack of fine actors or inspirational stories, either on or off the stage.
Nice. Pretty humble of her.
This experience is a case in point. I feel like I've learned a lot, and it has already been well worth the price of admission. I must admit, though, I'm a little envious. They're quite fortunate to be able to bid farewell to their past in such a magnificent manner.
Oh, maybe she does want some form of closure.
I see. Well, I'm glad to learn that you have found a role to play that you enjoy, be it on the stage or not.
She just needs a final bow, you know? It would be sweet if maybe they did the performance, then at the end they acknowledged a lot of this wouldn't have been possible if not for the efforts of Furina, our artistic advisor, and then they had her come down on stage with them to give a bow. And that could be her farewell to her own past roles, shall we say.
I sincerely hope the show will serve as the grandest of finales. I will have my staff book the date and mail the relevant paperwork to the troupe once the details are confirmed.
Thank you.
Nervalette.
You are very welcome.
I love when they're in sync, it's adorable. Thanks, Neverlet.
Many people were once enthralled by Lady Furina's performances, myself included. I hope that one day she'll be able to understand that our appreciation was always sincere.
Wow, it seems like their relationship has really reached a more peaceful point as well. Things got pretty tense near the end there, understandably. But I think now Neverlet has a much better understanding of her. After certain truths came to light, no? Can I climb this thing? Perfect. Any oculi up here? Any chests? Still have found a surprisingly low number of chests in this town. I think it's that one there? Yeah. It's kind of dark, unfortunately, so can't really see into the corners at the moment either. Yeah. We really should go check on that reputation reward. I need that compass. I swear, there's gotta be chests all over this city, no?
Good news, everyone. It's done. The Opera Epiclese is booked.
Hooray!
Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech, Monsieur Neuvillette was moved to provide us with a fitting stage for this special performance. We've had to fight every step of the way for this opportunity, but we now have all of the ingredients necessary to stage a truly spectacular performance.
Now I'm feeling sentimental over her use of we, because I'm so happy that she feels, one, comfortable enough to use we. It shows that she feels like she belongs in this group, and she spent so long being separated from the rest of humanity. I'm so happy that she's already found people that she feels so comfortable with. And there was a second point I was going to make there too, about the we. I forget what it was though. But basically that's just how I'm feeling. I'm just so happy that she feels like she's part of this group, and she fits here.
A touching story, a magnificent venue, and last but not least, a passionate and dedicated cast.
And she thought they would reject her too.
Now, let's work together and make this show the best it can be.
This is truly wonderful.
I'm actually so excited. They have to show us at least some of this show, right?
The sooner we can finalize the ending, the more time we'll have to rehearse. Fiumali and I just went over some parts of the script and tweaked a few things. I think it's really going to resonate with the audience now.
Wow, you two had a constructive conversation? That's great!
Wow, Paimon. I mean, she's right, but still.
Communication is vital to any good performance.
That's true too.
Look at us. We've come so far. I never could have pictured this scene a few days ago.
It's amazing! Even though Furina's still being a bit of a drama queen about it all, she's really fired everyone up!
I'm really looking forward to the final production.
Please feel free to give us any comments or suggestions you have. We really value your input.
Hey, Loic, get over here. Time to practice the opening number.
Oh, ooh. Rehearsals. Oh, wow, loading. It's a custom loading screen. Oh, they're costumes, dress rehearsals. She's all blue. Paimon offering her sage advice as well. Some quarrels happen.
Cursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
The village chief, played by Vilmont. Oh, his little mustache.
This has nothing to do with her. The ignorance and hatred of our people is to blame. How can we hope to win back the water's favor if we don't change our ways?
Oh, I'm so happy we get to see the climax.
This guy could be useful. Take him hostage. If Cleo wants him back, she'll have to show herself.
Oh
no! Leave this place, oh little Oceanid, and never, ever look back!
Oh, they've got a full house! Well, mostly. Still. They deserve it. She's nervous.
Everyone's really throwing themselves into their roles. I haven't seen such a fine performance in a long time.
Seems like it's going well.
If only.
Oh, do you feel the urge to participate, Furina?
What should we do? It's almost time for her to take the stage!
Is she not feeling well?
Why? Why does it have to be now?
Well, do you remember the understudy idea? She was there for all the rehearsals.
Hey, what's going on? You're due on stage any second now. Oh no, not again. But why? What about your new meds? Did they stop working?
They've been getting less and less effective over time. I've had to keep increasing my dose.
What? I thought they cure it. So they were only managing your symptoms?
Remember, it's incurable, isn't it? And I suppose you could argue that new medicines maybe they found a cure, but still.
I figured whatever it took to get me through this final performance.
How could you do this to yourself? And after that lecture you gave me about not looking after my health.
True, but is now really the time?
I'm sorry. I've let everyone down.
You... This is a conversation for another time.
Exactly.
How can the show go on without its star performer?
Well, I wonder.
Miss Furina, I'd like to make a request of you.
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. I know what you're going to ask. Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
Oh, yeah. I think my scenes are all done. Although, I do have one more line. But I guess another guy in the troupe with a similar voice register could take it. Why?
I need you to be the main character now.
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest. I'll sing the finale.
Oh, I kind of wish that Delphi and him could see it, though.
From the sublime to the ridiculous. After all that, everything's come full circle.
You can do it, Furina.
Thank you, Miss Furina. I'm so sorry to put you in this position after everything you said.
Never mind. What's done is done. It's really my own fault for getting in too deep.
Hang in there, Furina.
No one likes regrets. Myself included.
That's true. And maybe if you didn't do this, you'd regret it.
Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many times that I've learned Cleo's part by heart.
I mean, she's probably one of, if not the best actress in all of Tevat. She's a professional. She's got this.
I do not doubt your acting skills, but please allow me to ask just one more question. After all, this show is dedicated to the life and legacy of our director.
True.
What, in your opinion, is the reason Cleo shines so brightly?
Ooh. Good question.
It's her pure heart. Despite all the pain and loneliness she had to endure, she never once stopped believing in the beauty in this world.
Aww.
Well said.
Oh, good.
I leave Director O'Reilly in your hands.
I hope that's true for you as well, Furina. I believe it can be. I'm so excited. She's already blue. It'd be really cool if they had the applause silence or spike or a little bit of both. Come on, cutscene. I hear music. Yes, yes. Okay, okay.
Here yet? Must it get here?
She's not
music.
coming.
You're wrong. She's here.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
But what about your wish?
My wish.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Oh my god. Oh, she's gone. Oh my god. Why does this keep happening to her? Really? Really? Wait, did that really just happen? Makes me wonder how they did that special effect of her disappearing. But wait, Furina, did you just get a vision? That was beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, that was gorgeous. And the music, the art, the way it flowed. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Who are these judgmental guys? Oh, and she gets her bow.
Is it just me? Or was that Lady Furina on the stage just now?
Perhaps.
She hasn't been seen for a while now. And she just appears out of nowhere?
I love her. She's so chaotic.
Gotta say, though, her acting skills are as superb as ever.
the little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Of course. Wow. That was beautiful. Oh, I want to like learn that song immediately.
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spotlight, and they didn't use my name during the curtain call either. Hopefully, not too many people recognized me.
Oh, good luck with that.
It's too bad that I had to break the one clear rule I'd managed to make for myself, even if I had no choice. Still, I have to admit that, despite everything,
she has her vision.
It felt good to be back on the stage again.
She's smiling. Oh, oh my god, I'm so happy.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Furina.
There she is.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on.
Oh, so it was Furina after all. She's back.
Oh.
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
But I'm happy the people are excited to see you again. They're excited to see you.
All right, calm down. Don't be mad. This was a group decision. We just didn't want your contributions to go unacknowledged.
Touche.
After all, it's been the rule in Fontaine since ancient times that everyone's work, visible or invisible, is equally deserving of recognition.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
I like that
know
rule.
the rule, but it should still be applied on a case-by-case basis. I wasn't ready for this yet.
Wow. She's come out of it all so humble and yet not... She was not as negative about herself as she was earlier. I'm glad.
No big deal. What's the worst that could happen?
At most, you might be asked to sign a few autographs later.
Oh, yeah? Well, since you think it's so easy, you can sign them for me.
Oh dear.
This is a great chat and all, but can we talk about that crazy thing that happened during the show? It nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
She got a vision?
Paimon flew over to where she was supposed to be and was about to drop the prop vision, and then suddenly, a real one popped out of thin air!
Oh, interesting! It was part of the play, but it also wasn't part of the play.
Oh, that.
Oh, this would be so cool. I want to see her, like, practice with it and get to learn how to use it. But I know we won't get to see that. Like, when Wanderer got his, he just knew immediately how to use it to an extent. But I want to see Furina learn how to use it. That'd be really cool.
I've got no idea what happened there either. But hey, it worked pretty well, didn't it?
I kind of get the feeling that if Furina hadn't been imbued with the power of the divine, or connected to the power of the divine, she would have gotten one much, much earlier, like hundreds of years ago. I'm just wondering if that's true, why there was such a delay between her losing that connection and then getting one officially, getting a vision officially. Maybe it's because she was back on the stage, and as she's pouring, she says that you need to pour all your emotions into your role, so maybe she was pouring her emotions into this role, and she felt that same level of determination that she must have felt all those 500 years in order to keep going, and so she got her vision then. Anyways, super cool that she got one. Does make me a little worried also now that I think about it, because visions aren't necessarily the best thing to get, and Furina has been through enough? But I don't know, when the heavens go to war again and all the vision wielders are suddenly in danger, we'll keep an eye out for Furina, alright? I will look out for Furina. She deserves a break.
I'll bet the audience has never seen such a realistic prop.
Truly. Why isn't it going? Hello? Hello?
Wait,
There we
what
go.
about Dolphy? I wonder how she's doing.
Oh, we should go check on her.
Oh, let's go check on her as soon as we finish clearing the stage.
I'm a little worried now, though.
Yes. Plus, she'll definitely want to hear how the end of the show went. If nothing else, we can safely say that we accomplished what we set out to do.
Oh, hello. Return to see Dolphy and Lawick at the rehearsal site, perhaps? Can I speak to people? How was it?
Did anyone see where Miss Furina went? I want to get her autograph, but I can't find her anywhere.
The prophecy is true. Perhaps a joke I shouldn't make in Fontaine. But maybe it's fine, because everything's over and done with, and it was fine.
I thought Cleo's actress sang very well. Why did they swap her out at the end?
I don't know. Maybe that's just how it was scripted.
I can't believe she actually got her vision. God, that was such a beautiful cutscene. And you know, one thing I was thinking about when we were talking to Neverlet is, even though, you know, we kind of got a special exception because of who was asking to use the stage, I'm not surprised that he would, you know, grant the exception. And... oh, wait.
What a surprise! Seeing Miss Furina
What's
on the
these
stage.
guys?
This ticket was money well spent.
Yeah, I agree. Say what you want about her, but she's flawless when she's on stage.
But I almost wonder if maybe the content of the musical also was part of what swayed his decision. Because if you think about this musical...
I wasn't expecting such an incredible performance from an amateur troupe. They didn't seem out of place on the big stage at all.
Yeah, their technique could use some polish, but the performance in general felt very believable. Hit all the right emotional notes. I think it'll stay with me for a while.
If you think about the content of the musical, it's a very, like, culturally important musical. It ties into not only the story of the Archon herself, or the ex-Archon, that went on for 500 years, but also the case of the disappearing women, and also the kind of new revelation that all the Fontanians have had, that they used to be Oceanids. And I guess the Aurelie didn't know that at the time. She would have died before that truth was revealed. But in hindsight, people were probably like, wow, I can't believe she had such insight, or, you know, art imitates life and all that. So, from 3 directions, the Oceanid tie-in, the Archon tie-in, and also Furina herself is just very famous and very popular. And the missing persons case tie-in, this performance is kind of like a, I would say, hugely significant for the artistic development of Fontaine and also just the historical context of Fontaine. Like, this is the sort of stuff that I wouldn't be surprised if it's studied years into the future for its summary and connections to and reflection of all these really important historical events. So, I forget kind of where I was going with this. I will say, it does seem like the audience doesn't entirely know that the author was killed. They didn't recognize her name when it was presented at the end, so I guess they didn't present that context at the beginning of the play, or in, like, the little playbills that they gave out, presumably. But that was really cool. A great pairing of that story with Furina's story quest, of course. Really beautiful cutscene at the end there. Ah, that was delightful. It's that guard right there. I don't want to pull out my sword in front of her. Man, that song was beautiful. How are you feeling?
Ah, you're back.
Hi, did you get some rest?
She's doing okay. Her condition stabilized after taking some of her original medication. From experience, though, I'd say she still needs a few more days of rest.
How did the performance go? Was it a success? Did the audience like it?
Yes to all 3.
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic! Also, you're not gonna believe what happened while Furina was on the stage. You'll probably be able to read all about it in the Steambird first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh, was Charlotte there? Or somebody else? Could have been another reporter. I bet someone was there.
That's wonderful. I'm so sorry I failed to see it through to the end. I guess I was wrong to try and tough it out to begin with.
Oh, don't worry about it. Like they told me after announcing my name during the curtain call, everyone's work deserves recognition. Even though you couldn't see it through to the final scene, the audience was very impressed by your performance. It's safe to say that you made your mark on this memorial show.
Indeed, we saw the crowd talking about that.
Well, one way or another, we did it. I've had bad luck ever since I was born, so I never expect things to go smoothly in life. I'm just happy to know that we went out on a high note. That's all that matters.
Blaming your bad luck again, are we? Maybe if you didn't push yourself past your limits so much, your illness wouldn't be flaring up all the time.
Oh, don't you start. I don't have the energy to argue with you right now.
Aw, you two clearly care a lot about each other.
They're like siblings, aren't they?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You mean we never stop arguing with each other?
So, any plans for the next step? After the brilliant performance you put on, the reputation of your troupe is sure to spread through Fontaine like wildfire. You won't have to disband if you don't want to. You could capitalize on the rave reviews and license out the Little Oceanate to the bigger theater troupes out there. That would do wonders for your financial situation.
Probably would, but do you think they will, since it's meant to be a memory for their director?
No, we should still disband.
What?
Yeah, it's what we all agreed to.
Okay.
After all that's happened, I should give you guys some space. But maybe our paths will cross again one day.
And he just leaves.
Hey, don't just walk off!
Just like that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I still want to keep performing, so I might join another troupe.
Those are some difficult emotions to process with film also.
After watching Miss Furina's performance, I think I'm starting to understand our director's infatuation with musicals.
You should do it. It suits you. I'd originally hoped to keep performing too, but I don't know if my health will allow me to.
Oh, so now you finally got your priorities in order. I guess I'll hold off until you've properly recovered as well. What about you, Miss Furina? Any future plans?
I kind of adore those two. They argue all the time, but it is without question that they will help each other.
Well, frankly, I think a return to obscurity is no longer an option for me. I'm sure a slew of consultancy requests will hound me wherever I go until I finally acquiesce.
That's great. You've kind of got yourself a job now. Consultant.
You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the end of the show.
Sorry.
Funny to hear her joking about someone sealing her fate.
It's quite all right. No need to apologize. What I meant to say is that this whole experience has shown me that perhaps I'm not as averse to a return to the stage as I'd previously imagined.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Nervilette was right. Maybe Cleo is the right role for me. I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else, but I do have a desire to express myself. So, maybe the show will go on for me after all.
Oh, that is really interesting. If the troupe does agree to let the Little Oceanid be performed elsewhere, she could perform Cleo again. And since Cleo was, in many ways, based off of her, she would be performing herself. Fascinating. But there's no need to draw lines in the sand. Just do whatever feels right to you.
Yeah. There was once a time when I was an actress in a masquerade, seeking only to hide the truth. But from now on, I want to spend my time learning real stories about real people and how they touch the lives of others around them. I want to watch them blossom and wither, see them refined on the page, retold on the stage, and remembered long into the future.
I think she'd make a good consultant.
I'm sure this is what captivated Director O'Reilly as well.
Sounds like you're ready to stop running from your true calling. The more you get out into the world, the more you'll discover what a fascinating place it is.
Next time, I'll invite you to join me.
Then it's a deal.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's perfect! And I have her in the party too!
If a vision is a gift from the gods,
I'm excited.
Then I should do my best to honor it.
Oh, and I'm happy she's excited about her vision. We did it! Oh, and she's here! For once we get to talk to her again.
I mean, of course I have some regrets, but...
There'll be plenty of opportunities in the future for us to tell the stories that we want on stage.
Wow.
I'm just finishing packing up. As soon as I'm done, I've got an interview with the Steambird to get to.
Oh, great.
Thanks to all your help, the show was more perfect than we ever could have hoped for. But most of all, I want to thank you for giving me the chance to finally say farewell to O'Reilly.
I'm happy we could help.
Now that the buzz is worn off, I feel ready to pass out.
Oh dear. Maybe you ought to sit down? Drink some water, take a nap. Let yourself reset.
Thank you so much. I feel like I've rekindled the passion I had when I first joined the troupe. It might turn out to be too little, too late for me. But still, this has been the experience of a lifetime.
Aw, I'm glad that everyone feels pretty fulfilled after everything. And, Furina, what are you thinking about?
It's ironic to think that in my whole time as a god, I could only ever dream of receiving this kind of power. And now that the gods have given me their blessing, it actually feels more like I'm finally able to take my fate in my own hands. Is that how humans feel about it as well?
I think it depends on the person. And just like any other human, now you have your own opinion about it too. You're free to have your own opinion! To see this not as some demand that you keep going or that you do this thing specifically, but as the opportunity to take your fate into your own hands. I'm so happy for you! Hopefully it doesn't doom you in its own way. Visions scare me, I don't know what they are. We have something talking to us over here. Story quest, did we unlock something new? Friend. Reparia chapter. Interesting. Over here? Ooh. Ooh. We unlock Lynette's. Is she the only Fontanian one? Oh, interesting. Intriguing indeed. Alrighty, well. I can't believe we did it. Oh, Furina. I love her so much. Guess it's time to wrap things up, no? Can I go back in? Can't. They're forever closed to me. This is so sad. Alright, well, step number 1. Let's go to the Steambird. And we have a reputation reward to pick up. I don't know what it is. Might just be something really small, but still, whatever it is. How's my reputation? This thing. Wind-powered wind generator. Which is ironic. Something to do with gliding, so I will have to test that out. Wow. And let's go over here. Catherine, please don't kidnap us. Please don't kidnap us. Please let us just mind our own business and walk on by. Thank you so much. And we're going to get some rocks for Furina. That she can ascend. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Oh dear. I should be able to make as many as I need. There we go. Probably don't have a whole lot of these left. We got 136, 48, 0. Oh dear. But, Furina, do you think I can listen to this one now? Since I've done her story quest? I should be able to, right? Right?
I didn't know you cared so much about me. Does that mean that you still need my power? But given the way I am now, there's a chance I won't be able to give you everything you need. All you really care about is me?
Aww.
In that case, then let us act out our future journey together.
Oh, wait, that was so cute. I only want the best for you. I want you to be happy and fulfilled in your life. I also want you to be level 85. Oh, perfect. There you go. Oh, all the way down to 774,000. Laura, we were over 1 million this morning. We also have something over here talking to us. It's Venti! Friendship! Yay! Wow! It's so pretty. The bright blue of a cloudless sky and the melodious tone of Der Frühling. What does that mean? Complement each other perfectly. Is that Dvalin in the background? Is that? Looks like Dvalin, like a really close-up shot of like his face or something. Oh, I think it is. And the harp, of course. The holy lyre. Alright. There you go, Furina.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of her. That was a beautiful... Let's go take her home. Drop her off at our house. Where is it? I just know if I teleport here and go down the stairs, I can get there. That was a beautiful performance. I'm so pleased that Furina has kind of come through the other side of her. Oh my god, everything is over. I don't know what to do anymore. Type feeling that she probably had at the end of the Archon quest. No, I'm happy that she's doing well. I can't wait to take her on more adventures so she can meet more stories. I also love hearing people's stories, so I'm sure she's been enjoying all the reading we've been doing for the world quest we've been exploring. I hope we get to see more of her. I adore her. I really do. Okay. That will be all for today. I'm trying to think if I've covered everything I wanted to talk about. Oh, I did have one last question. That one cutscene for the play where she got her vision, it was beautiful, the animation gorgeous, the art style beautiful. The singing. Was that her voice actress singing? I didn't really notice too big of a shift between her speaking voice and the musical voice, but at the same time, singing voices can sound very different from speaking voices, especially if you're putting on like a chorus style or an operatic style. It did kind of sound like a different person, but considering that her voice actress is acting every time she speaks as Furina, I could also totally believe it was the voice actress. So, in any case, I loved that. That was wonderful. I had a delightful time, and I hope you did too. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I want to give a big thanks to our Patreon supporters: Jay Blakewood, Konosard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Gibrilia, the Loyal Servant of Her Majesty, the Saritsa, Ruru, Lycan, Axel Iron, Jay Quellen, and all of our anonymous patrons. And a new patron who recently joined the Patreon. Thank you so much for your support, Lunar! I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope everyone did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye now!